finally accepted my first attending big girl job. I'm about to graduate residency in June 2026. I wanted to share a little bit about the job market and the job hunt for emergency medicine physicians out there that I have found as a future U grad. First, the job market is very regionally dependent. For me, I'm looking in the Midwest. I found some amazing opportunities across the board, things that I was exactly looking for with very reasonable compensation, very reasonable hours, leadership positions with good sort of resources at the hospitals. Everything that I was looking for, I was able to sort of find, and I could kind of have my pick because the options were actually pretty good around here. I had friends who really wanted to be in a specific area, like say, like Detroit or in the Bay Area, and their options were a little bit more limited in that sense. Like maybe there were a bunch of community jobs, but they were looking at a university or academic setting, and they weren't necessarily able to find exactly what they were looking for. Or maybe they were looking for a community job, but not a lot of places were hiring at the time. There were several different compensation models that I came across. I came across a entirely RVU based model. I came across groups that were doing only hourly models. I came across I think the most common is some hybrid situation of like an hourly base rate or a floor rate and then RVU based pay on top of that. There are a variety of minimum hours worked to be considered a full-time employee. I found a range from 108 all the way up to 120 hours a month. And people were hiring part-time employees, people were hiring, locums or per diem as well. And I thought overall that the job market was quite favorable for a new grad. There were several different options in terms of looking at democratic groups where physicians have a partnership track or model with ownership in the company. There were sort of corporate medical groups that pay you to work for them, an employee-based model, and some hybrid situations as well out there. If you want me to talk a little bit more about this, I am very happy to, because now I feel like I'm a little bit more experienced and had a very positive experience, and I'm excited to kind of move out of the world of medical training forever and enter the big girl world where I get big girl sued.